Cocktails and crudités in the sky may be easy to find in the 617 area code where rooftop bars abound. Now, North Shore residents have their own slice of heaven here at the Roof.
It's on the top of the Hotel Salem. Being on our rooftop and having these scenic views while having a cocktail and socializing, there's just nothing better.
Part of the appeal is the location in the heart of Salem, a city famous for witches. The spirits appearing daily on the Roof's seasonal drink menu are more approachable and served up by mixologist Ben Quirk.
One of our best sellers is the Frosé. It's actually frozen. It's a rosé, it's got St. Elder, a few other things in there to pack a good punch and make you forget how hot it is. The Giuseppe is our gin drink, and it's lemon-infused gin. The fan favorite has to be the blackberry whiskey lemonade.
The motto up here is strong drink, simple food, with a menu executed nightly by Alex Good.
Everything we make is from scratch, Mexican street style. That flavor profile for me is amazing.
Those flavors are front and center in the roasted shrimp rice bowl with lime rice, avocados, and grilled pineapple.
That's a fan favorite, big time. Also our ground beef taco, romaine lettuce, ground beef, sliced radishes, queso fresco with a cilantro lime sauce.
If the ocean views have you longing for the sea, there's also this amazing tower featuring Maine Pemaquid oysters under half a dozen jumbo shrimp.
The sunset, the ocean, and even for my children that come up here to watch the fireworks, it's amazing.
At 4 stories up, the Roof is as high as you'll get dining in Salem. But about 120 miles north into New Hampshire, you'll find the Conway Scenic Railroad, and a classic way to take dining to even greater heights.
It's like taking a transcontinental train journey, but instead of doing it a week, you're doing it in 5.5 hours.
David Swerk owns this railroad and knows a thing or two about transcontinental journeys. He purchased this classic 1950s dome car and personally made the journey cross-country with his wife to bring it here.
That was the ultimate adventure. We started in Los Angeles and made our way across the Canadian Rockies. It was just breathtaking.
The newly dubbed Rhonda Lee, named after his wife, offers breathtaking mobile views as diners ride to a whopping 1,900 feet above sea level.
The way the tracks snake through the mountains here, right on the side of the cliffs, and the beautiful trestles that the train crosses. This is some of the most spectacular scenery in the Northeast, for sure.
The views inside the train aren't bad either. Gazpacho, chilled watermelon pizza, grilled hand-cut turkey sandwiches, and a pretty compelling drink menu.
What we tried to do is replicate what the experience would be back in the 50s and 60s, where the food is actually cooked on the train. We want people to be able to relive that fine dining experience while looking out the window at a beautiful scenery that's just rolling by.
For those not dining on board, there's coach seating and a free open-air observation car complete with a running narration of the history of the railway.
This railroad utilized a single 2-truck shade.
Future histories of this railway will surely include tales of David Swerk, whose first exposure to the Conway Scenic Railway came at age 9 when his family drove by for a visit.
Sure enough, we ended up missing the last train of the day. So the look of disappointment must have been pretty big on my face, because my mom and dad actually slept in the car that night because they didn't have money for both a motel room and the train ticket. 30 years later, to be able to own a railroad like this, it's just incredible.
All right, well, as mentioned, David was first introduced to the Conway Scenic Railway at age 9, but his fascination with trains began long before that.
Right, at age 3, actually, he lived on a dairy farm that his grandparents purchased from the railroad company, so it was in his blood to an extent. He also worked at Disney for a while, so he's all about the customer experience. He says courtesy is contagious, and that is the way he runs his railroad.
That's awesome. All right, want to live the high life in Boston? Well, it comes with a high price tag. Next.